At our last event, you may have seen on social media that immediately following that event, sometime back in the locker room, the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion CT Keys was attacked. And right now, to address that issue, please allow me to introduce to you the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling owner, Mr. David Manders, and matchmaker, Bill Barron!
Some call me a renegade, the enemy. Throw your hands up if you feel the same. Oh, living life at the edge. Just say what you want to say, or walk away. I'll stand tall when there's hell to pay. Ain't no power higher, we're the outlaws and outsiders. I was born in the dark with a fearless heart and a taste for the other side. I was a crazy ass kid, all the shit I did, I'm amazed that I'm still alive.
Mr. Manders, Mr. Barons, gentlemen, I was just letting the crowd know that they saw that attack on our heavyweight champion CT Keys. No one has claimed responsibility, and I understand that's the reason you two gentlemen are out here to start this evening off.
First off, I want to say, what's up, Southern Pride Nation? How y'all doing tonight? I want to thank you guys for coming out. The AC is on. I know it's still hot, but it is working. So, Bill, I know you passed the time off. You're back. I'm going to give the stage to you, and tell them what you got to say.
First of all, great to be back. Great to see all of you. And we've got a bit of a problem. I know JJ's mentioned it, but we've been caught off guard by what can only be called an assault on our heavyweight champion, CT Keys. I was not here to see it, but I was notified immediately. We've begun an investigation. We are no further along in that than we were when we started. I regret to say no one was witness to the assault. No one has come forward. I can tell you right now, if this man were still a policeman, he'd be arresting somebody for this. But we'll see what happens once we learn who committed this assault. But what came up after that was that normally the champion has to be able to defend the title. And CT Keys cannot do that at this time. But we have decided we will not strip him of the title it took him so long to earn because of someone's vicious assault. And so we will give him the time he needs to heal. And in that time, we will discover who committed the assault. And if we don't deal with it, then by God, CT Keys will.
Now, I also understand that the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship, the physical belt is missing too. Has there been any clues or leads on that?
Again, were he still a police officer, we have a theft by taking, which exacerbates this entire situation. And no, we have no idea where that is either. But if we have to get a new belt, by God, we will. and we will move on, and we will get past this in all due time. But we've got a big show coming up. We've taken up way too much of your time. We hope you have a fantastic show. Thank you all for being here. We leave it to JJ now to get us started. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you, Mr. Behrens. Thank you, Mr. Manders. One more time for our owner, David Manders, and matchmaker, Bill Behrens.
I realize that thinking is not your strength in this town. I understand that, but let me set the record straight. I know what you're thinking. You think that the approved had something to do with the attack on CT Keys. Well, I can assure you, I am here right now. I will swear on a stack of Bibles. I will swear on Adrian Hawkins. I'll swear on Nick Halen. I'll swear on Bobby Moore. I'll swear on Kenji Beret, and he doesn't even work here anymore. I'll swear on the Sexton Alliance, and I wasn't even a part of that. That I can assure you, cross my heart and hope to die, the approved had nothing to do with the CT Keys, well, mugging that happened. Now I realize thinking again is not your strong suit, but I'll help you out here, okay? So you guys can all go back to drooling as you do so well and cheering for these idiots as they come out here. But Mr. Behrens, I can promise you, the approved, nothing in the world to do with this. I know that's not what you want to hear because you'd probably like to have all of us arrested after the beating that Nick gave you a couple of weeks ago. But I can assure you, we have no reason to cheat or beat anybody up when they're not looking because we'll just punch you square in the mouth while you're looking at us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest here is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit already in the ring at 271 pounds, hailing from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the It Factor, Rob Adonis. He represents the approved.
Que se adapte al esfuerzo y al heroísmo de una revolución. No los queremos, no los necesitamos.
Weighing in at 265 pounds and hailing from Lima, Peru, this is the exotic import, Javier Reyes.
All right, Southern Pride fans, our first matchup here this evening It is a hoss fight. Javier Reyes versus Rob Adonis in the Southern Fried squared circle here as these two big men get ready to tie it up here. Again, I'm joined on commentary, Xander Seabolt.
Adam, I am excited to be here with you. I'm excited to give you a little relief. Last show you were all alone. Rosario Grillo was too busy getting beat up by Todd Sexton and his wife.
Yeah.
But this time you've got somebody that I think you may like just a little bit more and may be a little bit more of a man of your culture. But enough about me. Look at what we've got going on in the ring now. The exotic import versus the it factor, the heavy of the approved, Rob Adonis. This is going to be a hard-hitting, meat-slapping fight we've got going on tonight.
No doubt. Reyes free from JBE International and Hunter James. Big shoulder tackle there. These two brick walls just hit each other. Shoulder tackles there from these two men. Reyes pumped up there. Adonis doesn't like that, but he's going to go in with a side standing headlock of his own.
It doesn't matter what you like or don't like when it comes to two men of this caliber, this size. You're not going to take each other off your feet. At least not at the beginning, even not easy at all. It's a daunting task to begin with, but it looks like one that Javier Reyes may be ready to take on.
Yeah, he's ready to take on him. Rob Adonis, he's been in the ring with Judias. He's been in the ring with those super heavyweights. And Adonis with a chop right to the chest of Reyes. Reyes went for one of his own there, and they're trading chops right now.
Well, when you can't take a man off his feet, the best thing you can do is try and rock him, and those forearms are doing it, but so was those chops. Good God, Reyes just got up in the air, gave him a Luthes press, and I don't think Adonis really knows where he's at right now.
Back up to his feet and a big stinger splash from Reyes and a back splash as well.
Javier Reyes, I've watched this guy for many years. I've seen what he's got. I've seen how he's grown and evolved as a performer, as a wrestler, as a man of the people here. If you remember at one point, Adam, I'm sure you do, he was one of the most hated people in the entire company. But now, this new light that we've seen on the exotic import, he's got a daunting task ahead of him in Rob Adonis, but one thing he's got behind him is the crowd here in Monroe.
Absolutely, no doubt, man. It's between that, what's happened with Tristan Michaels, the guiding light, with Hollywood Hunter James, all that drama that unfolded around Shindig time has kind of passed here a little bit, but we'll still see Javier Reyes has his sights on getting some more revenge in the future on Hunter James here, but he's focused on Rob Adonis tonight.
You mentioned Hunter James, and you mentioned the fact that he's still got to worry about Hunter James, and you've got to think that may factor into this match a little bit. I can tell you as a former manager, as a current wrestler for here and many other places, you always have to look over your shoulder. You never know what's going to come at you. As when you're in that ring, you're in the zone, but you've always got to have a look over your shoulder. It just depends on if that's going to affect Javier Reyes' ability to take down the it factor.
Oh, there's no doubt there. You can see him using that top rope for leverage there, that foot across the chin of Reyes. He's trying to beat Reyes down here. Rob Adonis came out here with a game plan, I'm sure. He approved in their locker room, their private locker room that they have in the back. They're working out a game plan here. Plus, they've got the six-man tag later tonight. Be interesting to see how that goes as well.
Well, and you can see that front face lock that Rob Adonis has got on Javier Reyes right now. Javier Reyes, as we all know, is a very accomplished amateur athlete. He wrestled in high school, wrestled in college, currently coaches in high school. On the side as well, Rob Adonis is going to try and beat him in his own game right here, choke the life out of him, but it looks like Reyes may have other answers.
Yeah, he's back up to his feet here. He's going to be able to get some oxygen in there, but Rob Adonis with a big, heavy knee lift there, and Reyes meets him with a knee coming off the ropes. Double axe handle right to the chest there as well, trying to chop the big man down.
Oh, my God.
Wow, big belly to belly there.
Javier Reyes, that's 270 pounds of Rob Adonis. You've got to get up, and he got him up with ease, clean throw, down with a belly-to-belly suplex.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. You can see Adonis got some pain there in his back. He really took it to him there. Reyes calling for a power slam, and Adonis slips out of it, shoves Reyes off the ropes. Adonis with a nasty spine buster of his own. I don't think I've seen one better than that other than Billy Buck here at Southern Pride. Back press into a cover. Reyes is down Brian Waits just with a 2 count there.
And you notice when Rob got out of that power slam, he landed on one leg. Rob Adonis has a history of knee injuries, has a history of leg injuries, and one thing Javier Reyes could do if he can get off his back right now is get underneath those legs, take out the tree trunks of Rob Adonis, get him down on that mat and start choking him out using those amateur wrestling techniques. But first, he's got to get back up on him because Rob Adonis has got full control, it seems, right now.
Oh, no doubt there. Adonis is right in it. He's pounding away at the shoulders in the back there. Reyes looks like he's getting fired up here, punching Rob Adonis right in the jaw. Adonis is rocked a little bit there, goes for a haymaker, and Adonis bounced off the ropes.
He's up.
Reyes turned him, and that spine landed hard on the canvas there.
It's a big scoop slam, and the straps are down. What has wrestling told us when the straps come down? Javier Reyes is about to do something impressive. Good God!
Reyes plants a near 300-pound Adonis there.
That is all she wrote, Adam.
And a big victory there for Javier Reyes. Right off the bat here to start our show.
Javier Reyes!
Man, he's heavy. On a serious note, Hunter James, get your little culo out here right now. Oh wait, I forgot. Your whole life, you run away from the fights. You talk all that smack. Trust me, I know. I've been your partner for years. You run that mouth, but you don't cash the checks. I was the one that cashed the checks for us. So I know your pelotas are in your girlfriend's purse right now, and you're too much of a chicken to show up here tonight. So you want a rematch with me? Anytime, anywhere, any match. Let's get the facts straight real quick. Hunter James, fantastic wrestler, great wrestler. But what happens, Hunter, if I take away the wrestling? What if there is no ropes inside of this ring, Hunter? What if it's just a fight, something that you don't know how to do, something that I can do very, very well? Yo también. Two weeks from tonight, Hunter, let's see if you can grow the pelotas. This isn't gonna be a wrestling match. I'm not the most technical guy, but damn it, Hunter, I can kick your ass. Two weeks, Hunter James, Javier Reyes, in a dog fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there. The challenge has been thrown down. Saturday night, August the 17th, Javier Reyes challenging Hunter James to a dog fight. What that means is all the ropes will be removed and they can fight anywhere in the building. We hope to get an answer to that challenge before we leave here this evening. But are you ready for your next matchup? The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee, Mr. David Weekly. weighing in at 225 pounds, inhaling from McKeesport, Pennsylvania, he is exceptional Will Kaution!
So now I'm rolling down Rosea with a shotgun. Banging this bolo tight. On his solo fight, can't fight alone. Fuck the track, the first side like the family stone. That pen devil set the stage for the war at home. Like without a wage, you're standing in the drop zone. The clock is born, staring at an empty plate. Mama's torn hands cover us.
And introducing his opponent. Weighing in at 213 pounds, inhaling from Renburn, Alabama, this is Zack Buchanan!
Here I come again now, baby, like a duck here. Jealous me by the clamor now, baby, I'd like to tap the street. Now I've been smoking for so long, you know I'm here to stay. Got you in a stranglehold, baby, you best get out of the way.
Oh boy, what a treat.
Adam Vance, we have got something special right here. The Buchanan legacy continues with the youngest. You see his taped ankles. He came out to stranglehold. He reminds me a lot of a young Kevin Von Erich or a Kerry Von Erich. Zack Buchanan taking on Will Kaution.
Brother, as you heard earlier today, brother of Ben Buchanan, NXT superstar, former Southern Fried, member of our roster for a number of years here, but an NXT signee, man, and a great kip up from Zack Buchanan.
It should be no shock, of course, that a Buchanan is athletic, but a kip up off of a shoulder tackle like that takes another level of athleticism and agility to be able to take a hit like that and get right back up and keep on ticking. But of course, Zack Buchanan, of all people, would be able to do that.
Absolutely rocked Will Kaution there, back over the top. Will with a leapfrog as well, and a big shoulder tack and a big hip toss there from Zack Buchanan.
Good God! Woo. Zack Buchanan has turned this building up to 11, and in one fell swoop has the entire Southern Fried Nation right behind him.
But we're not going to sell Will Kaution short here. Smart move, stepping outside of the ring and taking a bit of a breather.
That's that veteran instinct from Kaution. Of course, Will Kaution, a former Anarchy heavyweight champion, amongst other great accomplishments he's had over his career, and this new attitude, this new turn, doing him some favors right now, but he can't get away from Zack Buchanan.
He went for an elbow drop as Buchanan slid under the bottom rope, and Buchanan hit the brakes. Look at, oh my
What
God.
on earth?
Jesus. Will Kaution hit him with a drop kick as he came off the ropes.
Oh, let's not sell what Zack Buchanan just did short either. A barefoot leap from the mat to the top rope in one go, but Will Kaution, he saw what was happening. That veteran instinct caught him with that drop kick.
Yeah, that was wild, man. I tell you what, I can't believe that. Kaution now working him over in the corner. You see Zack over that bottom rope. Will Kaution with a head of steam right into your camera there in the elbow, right to the shoulder blades. And Buchanan's in a bad spot right now.
Will Kaution isn't going to play the power game with Zack. Will Kaution isn't going to play the agility game with Zack. Will Kaution is going to play the Will Kaution game with Zack. And Zack Buchanan, as young as he is, he's just a kid, 17 years old, but he's got to get under Will Kaution's skin and learn what Will Kaution's style is all about. Whoa!
Sunset flip over the top there and a 2 count from David Weekley. senior official here at Southern Fried. Talked with Zack a little bit beforehand. Amateur wrestler out of the state of Alabama. You know the accolades there, that amateur background. He's been in professional wrestling for less than a year. And he's making his Southern Fried debut here tonight. And then a nasty snap suplex there from Will Kaution.
God, the snap off of that. Will Kaution just took his body and slammed it into the mat as hard as he physically could. Zack Buchanan's in a world of hurt right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Kaution staying on top of Zack Buchanan. He calls himself the shooter, Adam, and you can tell why when you look at him. But to be a shooter, you got to be able to get under him. You got to be able to shoot, and right now, Will Kaution's got his number.
Yeah, Kaution thought he had a 3 there. He's getting a little bit frustrated with David Weekley there, but Weekley, his count cadence has not stopped a bit here. He has not any ring rust or anything like that from his injury at Southern Fried a couple months ago here. But Buchanan there off that top rope, slipped a little bit, and he landed hard on that right knee.
Buchanan landed hard on that right knee. As you can see, it's unprotected. A lot of wrestlers will wear some type of knee padding, a knee brace, something to allow some support. But Zack Buchanan's just going with a pair of biker shorts and some tape around his ankles. But when you take a high-risk move like that, the risk becomes much greater when you don't have anything there to land on. Whoa!
Yep, a clothesline there and a big shoulder tackle. The Kaution hits hard.
Buchanan's hitting him hard, but Zack's hurt. You can look at him. You can see just by the way he's moving around, he's favoring that knee landed on.
Yeah, snap power slam there. He didn't have enough on it. As he got a 2 count there from Weekley, but he's back up to his feet. Big punch at forearm right to the side of the head of Kaution. Gathers Kaution up again there. The fans here in Monroe chanting for Zack.
Zack's got to do something, anything to get Will Kaution down right now because he's legless, basically one leg down.
Jesus, he was shot off the rope so quick there. That speed of Buchanan coming off the ropes, hitting that European uppercut. Just incredible power there. Will Kaution struggling to make his way to his feet right now. Zack sets him up here, head of steam off the ropes. Goes for another springboard.
Oh my God!
High risk right into a caution cutter, and he eats a caution cutter there. Will might have been playing possum there a little bit, but he's taking a beating and can't capitalize right away. A back press from Kaution. Oh, man.
Good God.
The caution cutter usually does it for everybody here, and Will Kaution can't believe it. He's stalking David Weekley right now, arguing with him. He can't believe the caution cutter didn't put Buchanan down.
It's a very rare instance, like you said, when the caution cutter, when he gets it, it's usually ball game. But Zack Buchanan, you're never going to take the fight out of a Buchanan. Good God, what a Michinoku driver.
Woo!
That's it.
Yeah.
Good God, Zack Buchanan got him.
Here is your winner, Zack Buchanan!
Incredible Michinoku driver for Zack Buchanan as he makes his Southern Fried debut victorious over Will Kaution, and Will Kaution can't believe it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a championship match out here tonight? The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit, and it's for the Southern Fried Women's Championship!
Can anyone live with Eartha Kitt?
That's not for me to decide. That's for someone who decides to live with me to decide. Not for me.
But are you willing to compromise within a religion?
To compromise? What is compromising? Compromising for what? Compromising for what reason?
Introducing first, from Cambridge, England, she is the reigning and defending Southern Fried Women's Champion. This is Deity.
I don't see no reason for a blowout. I was here the whole time. You were busy chasing. You don't know what you had. I'm amazing. I was all in and you was all out. I'll get back up after this fall down. Look me in my eyes and tell me you never loved me. Yeah. Baby, it's no surprise. If I was you, I'd feel lucky.
And introducing her opponent.
You know you paid to see the natural born legend.
Hailing from the streets of Skid Row, she is the natural-born legend, Crystal Rose. Your referee, Brian Waits.
All right, the first title defense for Deity as the rematch against the former champion, the surprise upstart victory here this evening, or excuse me, at Shindig for Deity, defeating Crystal Rose. And the new champion here is out here for the challenge, Crystal Rose. And Crystal starts off the matchup here with a drop kick in the corner and a second drop kick right to the midsection. And Deity was waving at some fans and was distracted, and the veterans taking over.
Adam Vance, I have to tell you, I'm excited about this match for many reasons. Chiefly because Crystal Rose is in the ring. I know Crystal very well personally. I've managed Crystal in the past. She's one of the people that helped start me in this great business. And she's got a tall task ahead of her with this powerhouse Deity. But I also know Crystal Rose is a fighter, and as her music says, she is indeed a bad, you can fill in the blank.
Oh, no doubt there. She's a tough woman, that's no doubt. Head of steam off the ropes. There goes after Deity. Deity goozles her.
Oh, my God.
And sends her crashing hard to the mat.
Well, as I said, Adam, Crystal Rose is a fighter, but Deity is a powerhouse. We're talking muscles on top of muscles, and it's not often you see Crystal Rose get manhandled, or rather woman-handled, quite like Deity just did.
Oh, there's no doubt there. She is built like a power lifter with the agility and the ability to beat up a girl like Crystal Rose. She knows it here. You just see the attitude, the cockiness, the arrogance that you see out of Deity here. She made her way to the ring. Turning her back on Crystal Rose shows you how she feels about Crystal Rose.
I mean, there is a well and good enough reason that in no short order, my God, was Crystal Rose defeated by Deity at Shindig. There's a reason for it, and you can see right now Deity has just taken complete control of the match.
Yeah, again, chanting at the fans, choking Crystal Rose. Referee Brian Waits there getting Deity stopped there after just a 3 count. She got a knee across the chest of Crystal. Again, an arrogant pinfall attempt there, and Crystal, you see her trying to rally there a little bit. Deity turning her attention to referee Brian Waits.
You've got to remember, Adam, as much as Deity is a fighter, as you can see, she's got champion's advantage. If she just wanted to lay there and choke the life out of Crystal Rose, she very well could. But this isn't about winning. This is about punishment. This is to her about proving why she is the Southern Fried Women's Champion. And if she's got to destroy Crystal Rose once again, I have a feeling she has no problem doing that. It's just a matter of if Crystal can get back into it.
She's going to make a statement here tonight, that is for sure. And a suplex again on Crystal Rose.
Those suplexes, she's not even going down with a suplex. She's just literally lifting Crystal Rose off of her feet and planting her on the other side of the ring. That is amazing strength from Deity.
Oh, there's no doubt there. She's going into. She's got Crystal Rose up. In a half Nelson right now. She's got Crystal Rose in a full. Oh, Crystal Rose slips out of it. Deity picks her up.
What on? Whoa. Crystal Rose has got to get out of this wheelbarrow. Oh, my God.
Wow. Unique offense there, and she looks like yes, Crystal Rose.
She's got her in some type of full Nelson, it looks like.
A full Nelson with a leg grapevine. Squeezing away at Crystal Rose.
Crystal tried to reverse that momentum. Looks like she's going to try it again. She's got Deity's shoulders down. She tried to reverse that momentum to begin with, but Deity is just so powerful. You can't get out of anything she's got going on.
Deity misses on a kick there, and Crystal did not miss with any of those kicks right to the midsection there. Crystal going to the top rope.
Deity's stunned. Deity's got her head turned away, and Crystal Rose, she doesn't see her, but Crystal Rose is on the top rope. And Crystal Rose just as dangerous up there as she is on the mat, Adam.
Deity going in. She's on wobbly legs.
Oh.
Jesus. She's caught Crystal.
Oh, my God. Oh! That shoulder-assisted pile driver, and Deity has just destroyed Crystal Rose again, Adam.
I cannot believe this.
Here is your winner.
That is a statement,
and still,
no doubt.
Southern Fried Women's Champion, Deity.
I don't know that anybody's going to be able to beat her.
You don't have to call me, you don't gotta say it. I already guess, love. You've been playing, I don't need to know where you are now.
Deity has come back into the ring after stepping out for a moment. Scoops up Crystal again.
We had just cut off the broadcast here to end this match, and Deity's back. Oh, my God.
We got to get some help for Crystal.
Deity, another one of those piles, just dropping Crystal Rose on her neck. I don't think you could stop somebody like her.
David Weekley out to get into the ring here to check on Crystal Rose. She hasn't moved since she landed after that second one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Weighing in tonight at 106 kilos, he is from the Koloff family. This is the Russian Wolf, Neal Koloff. And his up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Koloff has requested that you please rise in the spirit of fairness for the playing of the Russian national anthem.
They talking about taking my gun. They say you want to spank your son. They taking prayer out of the schools. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going for it, yo. Hell no. They talking about taking my gun. Hell no. They say you want to spank your son. Hell no. They taking prayer out of the schools. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going for it, no. Hell no.
Introducing his opponent at 260 pounds from Royston, Georgia, Jacob Ashworth!
Koloff attacked Ashworth in the entrance ramp area, and these two guys are going at it.
Good God, the battle of America versus the Russians it's spilled over to Monroe, Georgia.
And Bull isn't even helping.
There's nothing you can do when you've got two men like Jacob Ashworth and Neal Koloff. You can't get between them, otherwise you're going to get hit. All you can do is sit there and hope they don't affect anybody outside of the railing.
Ashworth there fighting their way to the ringside area. He is beating the hell out of Koloff.
You can hear this crowd, they're chanting USA to try and throw Neal Koloff off, but I don't think they have to worry about throwing him off because Jacob Ashworth is beating the holy hell out of him right now.
Oh, there's no doubt there. Ashworth pummeling away at the top of the bald head of Neal Koloff after the attack at our last event. These two men have a long history with each other here. And Ashworth again going back at it. Koloff in one of the security.
Oh my God, he low blowed him.
Gave him the old low Russian sickle there. As Koloff takes advantage now. Got Ashworth on that chair.
Oh my God, look at those knees right into the shoulder, right into the face area of Jacob Ashworth.
He's got his Ashworth pinned in between the chair and the barricade there. Koloff knows Ashworth has a history of neck injuries. Ashworth firing up there with a kick to the midsection as Koloff came back to continue the attack.
That wind, it's still knocked out of Jacob Ashworth. You could tell with that low blow. But Jacob Ashworth, he cares about this country, he cares about America, and whatever he has to do to take Neal Koloff out, he's going to push through the pain and get it done.
He's going to throw Neal Koloff right at Vita, and Vita's not going to take it. Ashworth is there. Ashworth sends him right off the chair.
Security's trying to hold the barricades, hold the rails, hold the fans back from jumping over and jumping on Neal Koloff themselves because nobody wants to see this Russian Soviet sympathizer here in Monroe, Georgia.
Nobody wants to see that here. Head off the apron, the ringside area. This fight continues. The bell hasn't even rung yet. Neither one of these men have even been into the ring yet. Koloff pulling at Ashworth's mouth. Just pounding away at Ashworth.
These fans, they're not going to let go of their hero. They're not going to let Jacob Ashworth down, not in his moment of need. But Neal Koloff could care less about anything of what Jacob Ashworth or the fans here in Monroe thinks. Neal Koloff cares about the Soviet Union, cares about Russia. That's all Neal Koloff's worried about.
These two men are beating the hell out of each other outside the ring. Koloff went to get that steel chair. Now Ashworth has it. Ashworth's going to swing it at Koloff. Let's see what he does here.
Oh, my God.
The ricochet there and the pain.
Neal Koloff just about got brained by that chair.
And Ashworth went head first off the ring post. If you've ever tried out for Little League ball when it's cold, and you know those balls coming off the steel bats. You know how that feels there when he hit that ring post with the solid steel chair.
And Adam, I want to remind you again, this match has not started yet. David Weekley hasn't even been able to ring the bell because Neal Koloff wouldn't even let Jacob Ashworth start to come down the ramp.
Hold on now. Koloff has a microphone
Is
now.
your America?
He speaks English?
This is who you praise as your American hero? How does it feel, Jacob Ashworth? How does it feel to know that the man that represents the Kremlin is gonna make you die here in front of all your stupid trailer park American people?
Oh my God.
That's what
You just
That's
spit
what I
on
think
Jacob Ashworth.
of America and every single one of you stupid people.
Absolutely disgusting.
You don't deserve to have a great leader like the almighty Vladimir Putin.
Whoa! Adam Vance, Jacob Ashworth is back to his feet, and he is not having any of Neal Koloff. Here we go.
Back elbows there from Ashworth.
Big back body drop.
A sidewalk slam from Ashworth, and Koloff down for just a 2 count there.
And just like that, Jacob Ashworth proves why he's unstoppable all the way back in this match, and Neal Koloff's in a world of trouble.
Absolutely there. Ashworth firing up there, punching away at the head of Neal Koloff in the corner. He's just ricocheting off of that middle turnbuckle there. David Weekley pulling Ashworth off. Still in charge of this matchup here. Weekley admonishing Ashworth as he goes to work in the corner. Ashworth wants revenge on Koloff. Koloff grabbing the flag.
Whoa! Koloff's got that Soviet flag, and he's wrapped it around Jacob Ashworth's neck. This is... I don't know if David Weekley's going to have to call for the bell. He can't get Neal Koloff to break the hold.
Koloff there with the attack there, just choking, using a foreign object in this matchup here has got him disqualified as Ashworth makes his way back up to his feet. Koloff bitching it at David Weekley right now, and Ashworth has the flag.
Whoa!
Weekley might as well get the hell in the back right now, honestly. Ashworth there choking at Koloff, punching away, and Koloff's fighting back. These two men fighting with the flag in between them.
Adam, this match barely got started, and it's just ended. But they're not stopping.
Yeah,
just
Weekley's
like
waving
the
for
match.
security out of the back. Here comes security out of the back area there, referees as well. There's even Grandpa trying to pull them apart.
Bill Behrens is making his way to the ring.
Even David Manders is out here as the security and referees and the owner of Southern Pride try and keep these men separated.
Adam, I'm worried it may take an act of God to pull these two off of each other at this point.
Well, Bill Behrens is here still, so we'll see.
Cooler heads seem to prevail for the moment, but it looks like Neal Koloff's going to see this one.
Bill Behrens pulling Koloff out of the ring. Behrens is taking that Russian flag and sending him to the back. Jacob Ashworth standing tall right now. This is not the end of this by any stretch of the imagination.
Drive yet. Ladies and gentlemen, your ring announcer for this next contest, give it up for Marty, Mason, and Drew!
Hello, Southern Fried Nation. I am Marty Mason, and let's hear it for the great John the Body Johnson. This match is a six-man tag team match, and it's scheduled for 1 pound. Introducing first, weighing in at 212 pounds from Clinton, South Carolina, he is the Prince of Chaos, KO!
What on earth? What?
What the hell? All right.
Well,
so
we saw Sunny Days went under that side of the ring. Oh my God!
What the hell?
Teo out of nowhere just dove on all of the approved.
What a insane way to start a matchup here.
Sal Renaro and Sunny Days were going to get the jump on the approved, hiding under the ring, but Teo at other place, and here we go.
Headlock takedown there. Referee Brian Waits calls for the bell, and Sal Renaro has jumped the gun here to start out the matchup and has Nick Halen in a headlock.
It finally seems like both teams have kind of gotten themselves back in working order, but
yeah,
that jump dive off the top rope to the floor from the Prince of Chaos, Teo, kind of put everybody out of order.
I wasn't even ready for that. I was just, yeah. I mean,
Nobody was.
Insane. Absolute insane way to start this matchup here. As Sal and Nick Halen go at it. Nick Halen and Adrian Hawkins, the current Southern Pride Tag Team Champions. Halen sends Sal off the ropes, and Sal catches him with a shoulder tackle there.
Insane way to start, like you said, but when you've got people like Sal Renaro in the ring, insanity, you kind of just get used to something like that.
Whew. Nick Halen with a head of steam off. Sal up over the top leapfrog there. Nice arm drag from Sal Renaro, and you can see Nick Halen. I think he submitted there.
Sal Renaro, you know, we can talk about everybody in this match all day long, but it comes down to the veteran instinct of almost, Adam, everybody in this match. I say almost as the rookie here, the Prince of Chaos, Teo, gets tagged into the match.
Yep.
You've got experience on both sides of the ring, which is going to do Teo a lot of good because you've got veterans and Sunny Days and, of course, Sal Renaro, 20-year veteran of the business. But on the other side, the bad side, the approved, every single one of them with at least 15 years of experience. In Bobby Moore's case, he's the rookie out of the team, and he's almost got 18 years of experience in the sport of professional wrestling.
Oh, no doubt there. Teo victorious over Adrian Hawkins at our last event here in Monroe, earning a spot to stand alongside the Happy Madness, the former tag champs here, as a stomp train's happening on. Nick Halen in the corner as Sunny Days putting the boots to him. Referee Brian Waits. Yeah, sorry, Brian. I don't think you're going to get much out of these guys here.
Oh.
There's no order there. The double drop kick in the corner as Sal and Teo celebrating here.
Nick Halen is in a bad predicament right now. One place you don't want to be is in the ire of Sunny Days. Take it from me, Adam. You've seen me plenty of times. I know you do not want to be in position for Sunny Days to do anything, because he's so dangerous in so many ways.
You left Monroe with yellow paint on you plenty of times.
I know Happy Madness. I know the approved very well. And I know that this match is going to be a barn burner, and I know Nick Halen's in a lot of trouble right now.
Oh, absolutely. There, Bobby and Adrian haven't even been in the matchup, and a grappler-style poke to the eye there from Sal Renaro.
Game recognizes game, Adam.
Game breaker there with game breaker. Nick Halen there with a jawbreaker of Sal Renaro, and Adrian Hawkins comes in, and he eats an arm drag as well.
Nobody can escape the arm drags from Sal Renaro. Stomping on Adrian Hawkins' hand.
Sal, that joint manipulation as Sunny Days tags into the matchup there. Adrian Hawkins begging off. Oh, Sunny Days is biting Adrian Hawkins' left arm.
You know, Sal Renaro, for all the goofiness he exudes when he comes to the ring, for all of the interaction he does for the kids here in Monroe, Sal Renaro is one of the finer technical wrestlers of our generation. And you mentioned the joint manipulation. Also moves like this, running European uppercut. Sal Renaro can do just about anything to anybody.
Oh, there's no doubt. Teo joining the bunch there, knee lift in the corner. Sal and Sonny both tagged in at the same time there. And Sal goes into that corner there in a jumping clothesline. And Sunny Days is in the matchup here.
And
might we see Sonny order from the vegan menu?
I have a feeling. Yep.
Squash!
Oh.
Absolute devastation there to the chest of Adrian Hawkins.
Devastation from
and
the
Bobby
over
Morris had enough.
300-pound plus Sunny Days coming down on top of Adrian Hawkins, and the approved, it looks like they were going to try something there, but of course, Sal Renaro always ahead of the game.
Sal is there. Teo's measuring Adrian Hawkins. Hawkins with a head of steam out of the corner. Sal Renaro.
And
What
what
the hell?
on earth is Sal Renaro has sat on top of Adrian Hawkins' back?
Double arm bars on Adrian Hawkins.
Oh, there's Nick Halen.
What?
What?
Tornado DDT off of Adrian Hawkins from Sal Renaro onto Nick Halen. And Adrian Hawkins is still getting his ass kicked in the ring.
You've got to be careful when you're in the ring with Sal Renaro because he's so crafty, so quick. Whoa. So crafty and so quick that he can do just about anything, like I said, but hit for hire Bobby Moore paying dividends there, Adam.
Yeah, Bobby Moore with the distraction, grabbing the ankle of Sunny Days as he had Hawkins up for a power move. And those fists are flying from Bobby Moore right now. One of the toughest SOBs here at Southern Fried is Bobby Moore, multiple-time tag champion as well, and Sunny Days is getting some leather on his chin right now.
We mentioned the experience factor of everybody in this match. The approved, obviously experienced, they're going to cut the ring off. They're not going to go for any of these games like Sal and Sonny may go for. They want that ring cut off so they can isolate Sunny Days and they can take control of this.
They're even distracting the referee there and hitting Sonny over that second rope, Getting that Sal Renaro into the match up here to try and distract referee Brian Waits while some shenanigans happen behind the referee's back. That is vintage approved, and Sunny Days is getting his kidneys eat up.
Sunny Days is in a bad predicament, a world of hurt. He's about 16 feet away from the closest tag to Sal Renaro, and that just got taken away. Adrian Hawkins just wiped out Sal.
Sonny with that vicious headbutt there, and he falls into the corner. And the man that beat Adrian Hawkins, Teo, comes into this matchup an absolute house of fire. He is putting the beat down on Hawkins and Halen. And he is fired up right now. He's excited to be in this matchup. Not anymore.
He is indeed the Prince of Chaos, but Bobby Moore is also a hit for hire, and there's a side effect, Adam.
Hawkins, the legal man, goes for a cover there, trying to get revenge on Teo for that loss last show here in Monroe. Nick Halen growing frustrated here as the Southern Fried Tag Champs are now in control of the matchup.
Adrian Hawkins has got Teo exactly where he wants him, but Teo is not where he wants to be right now. Back into the approved corner, and they're going to cut the ring off with Teo as well. Oh my God, Nick Halen just lit up the chest of the Prince of Chaos.
And a big headbutt as well.
Unfortunately, Halen is a Samoan, therefore that headbutt also affected him as well. Not as bad as it did Teo, though.
Elbow drop across the chest.
Two of them.
And a third one for good measure, going for a cover. Oh, look at the arrogance there.
Nick Halen, he's a game breaker. He's the current one half of the Southern Fried Tag Team Champions. He's a former Anarchy Wrestling champion. And there's a reason why.
Again, isolating Teo. Nasty chop from Bobby Moore. The impact echoing all over the arena here in Monroe. Teo kicks out at 2.
Oh my God.
Nasty slamming forearms right to the side of the head. and punch it to the back of the head.
The side of the head, but more importantly, the neck, Adam. You don't want to get hit in the neck in any circumstance, especially when you're on the defense, when you're trying to get back into a match. The last thing you want is your windpipe to be crushed, your breathing to be taken away from you for no uncertain terms.
Well, there's no doubt there. Hawkins using the tag rope to choke Teo. Brian Wade saw that here. He's trying to make sure there's no shenanigans going on in the corner. But you got to know, Nick Halen with a snap suplex there. Goes for a quick cover on Teo. The approved certainly want revenge on Teo and Happy Madness for their interference last week.
Total control on the part of the approved. Adrian Hawkins up to the second.
Double axe handle right across the chest.
Shades of Bret Hart, as you can see there.
Oh, no doubt. The tributes and the research on the Bret Hart matches, the love for the Hart Foundation runs thick in the approved, no doubt.
Even down to their logo, Adam. You can see it on the shirt of Adrian Hawkins. These guys are well-studied, well-crafted individuals, and Bobby Moore's just toying with Sal Renaro at this point.
Baiting Sal into the matchup here, and the fists are flying right to the top of the head of Teo. As Teo's getting eaten up. Sal Renaro trying his best to tag in Teo. Teo falls back into the corner there. He's got shots for the approved. He's got a bit of a rally going here.
Well, he's got to fight out of that corner. He's got to fight over to his corner. Oh, that'll do it.
Step up in Seguri, and Bobby Moore's on wobbly knees. And he lands hard on the canvas. Can he make it over to make a tag?
This is a crucial point in the match, Adam. You've got to get to your partner before the approved can take back over. Bobby tags into Nick Halen. Teo tags into Sal Renaro. Here we go.
Sal's into the matchup, Hawkins in. Sal climbing the ropes, now both men down. Sal up over the top rope, never forget. Landed hard in the ring there, Hawkins. Waistlock on Sal, Sal ducks out of the way.
You've got to be light on your feet when you're in the ring with Sal Renaro. He's coming from a million different directions at one time, and you've got to be able to evade his offense. Otherwise, it's a bad day for the approved.
Oh my God. Sal up over that top rope there, landed hard. Hawkins gets caught up in the ropes. Sal dumps him out to the floor. Nick Halen's in there. He gets hangmaned over the top rope. Yeah, Hawkins is down on the floor. Sal with a big boot. Nasty shot right to the face.
Adrian Hawkins was just trying to do anything to take Sal Renaro down. But even that, you can't throw randomness at Sal Renaro. He deals in randomness.
Bobby Moore's out on the floor. Halen into the corner. Sal goes for a springboard. Halen sees it and he race locks him. Sal do-si-dos around. Double leg takedown. Sal Renaro's got his hands.
Nick Halen's in trouble. He's pinned down on the chest, and Sal Renaro with those Bryan Danielson-esque stomps right to the chin of Nick Halen.
Fans here in Monroe counting along with Sal. And a boot right to the side of the jaw there, and Sal Renaro feeling happy here in Monroe.
It could be showtime. Sal Renaro is...
Adrian Hawkins goes in and Sal hip tosses him over the top rope again.
Without even looking at him, Adam, that's my point. Sal Renaro is everywhere at the same time. You cannot do anything to this guy.
Nick Halen back up to his feet. Super kick. Halen catches it, stops him there, spins him around. Halen goes for a clothesline. Sunny Day sets him up. Double team maneuver there from the former Southern Pride Tag Champs. Back press from Sal. Hawkins and Moore in to break up the count.
Tag team specialists as they are, but then now they've got to contend with Sunny Days. You try hitting him, it's like hitting a brick wall.
Adrian Hawkins trying to turn him over for an unprettier. I don't know if you can get any uglier than that, but it's going there. And Sunny with a big headbutt right to the chest. Sunny Days goes for a clothesline. Plants Adrian Hawkins, Bryan down for a count. I don't think Sonny, was not legal.
Sal Renaro's still the legal participant in this match.
I don't think it matters to Sonny.
Oh my God, what a sick kick.
Nasty kick there from Bobby Moore, and Teo slinks in through the ropes.
Oh, Bobby Moore's going to trade shots with the young man here, Teo.
Teo with a back fist. Yeah, nice. Head of the steam from Teo. Moore hits the ropes. STO sent him down.
Stole that from his tag team partner, Nick Halen. That feign out STO has taken down many a man.
And Sal with a drop toe hold. He's back in the ring. Hawkins and Moore into the ropes.
It could be Sal one
There's Nick Halen. Nick Halen in now. Sal Renaro's dialing the phone.
They're lined up like hogs to a slaughter. Sal 1-9, baby. God!
Nasty clothesline from Sunny Days.
He just about took Hawkins' head off.
Is Teo still the legal man, though? I can't remember now at this point.
I think Sal Renaro's still legal in this match.
God bless him if Brian Waitzer knows who the hell legal man is.
It's Sal Renaro, Nick
Super kick. Holy hell. Sunny Days with the fireman's carry. Blockbuster neckbreaker, Samoan drop.
Good night.
All the moves.
Here are your winners, the team of Teo and Happy Man. No, my guest at this time, along with his wife, who is not with him this evening, was victorious. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce to you the technician, Todd Sexton.
All right, I'm gonna make this short and to the point. 2 weeks ago, I said there was somebody I needed to talk to, and that person is here tonight. If they would, please come on out here.
My name is Alexander Lev. And I am faithful.
You are not who I was referring to.
I'm always the guy, Todd. Todd, you, like many people here today, are an addict.
I like beer, I'm gonna be honest. We need to hurry this up, actually. I got something at home.
Todd, you're addicted to the spotlight. You can't get out of it for your own good, and that addiction to the spotlight, to that top spot, gets in my way, and you push people like me down. But I'll tell you right now, to cure that addiction, you can be faithful. And the best way for Todd Sexton to be faithful is to retire again. So what do you say, Todd? Are you faithful?
I'm pretty sure they're asking me to knock you out.
Real cute, Todd. I don't care about them. I'll give you a second chance, Todd. Are you faithful?
Left. You and I may not see eye to eye. Shut up when the microphone's in my hand. You and I may not see eye to eye, but it seems we have a stunad enemy in common. You're right, he is addicted to the spotlight.
Jesus, what are you doing here?
You're lucky I'm here speaking. All of you inbreds here in Monroe are lucky that I am here speaking tonight. You want to say, oh, I'll bring my wife out here? Well, it took 2 of you to beat me last time, Todd. 2 of you. And right now, I don't see Kelly.
And you need to watch what you say or I'll have my wife come out here and tap you out again.
Oh, okay, that's right. Because the man couldn't do it himself, right? Yeah, that's...
Judas is here and he's kicking the hell out of Grillo and Lev. Grillo with a shot to the back of Judas. Yeah, you get the hell out of Dodge. Here's Todd Sexton. Sexton was outside the ring there. He sends Grillo back in. Judas is in. Lev is gone. Choke slam. Oh, holy hell.
I didn't even get a chance to pick up my microphone. Judas was already in the ring.
Absolutely insanity here. Judas is looking at Lev. Lev is standing in the entrance ramp.
He's the priest of punishment, and he's
Actually,
back.
Judas, you're the one who I needed to talk to. You see, there's something I need to do before I can wrap everything up. There's one thing, I don't know if it was respect, friendship, or even fear why I never did this during my retirement tour. I need to ask you for something. I need to ask you a favor. There's something I gotta do, and a lot of people aren't happy with me making this decision, but I need to have one more match, and it's with you. So what do you say in 2 weeks, right here? It's been 8 years. One last time, Judas versus Todd Sexton. Can I get an answer? What do you say? JJ, what do you say?
He said, August 17th in 2 weeks, Judas, Todd Sexton, in this ring against Alexander Lev and Rosario Grillo in a tag team match.
All right, you got me. You got me. Well played. Well played. All right, well played. But I still want an answer.
Signed for August 17th for the Southern Fried Tag Team Championship. It will be the champions, the approved, defending against Happy Madness. And it is now official. On August 17th, the main event, it will be the dogfight between Hunter James and Javier Reyes. The rules of the dogfight, these ropes, these 3 ropes are gonna come off this ring, no ropes, no rules. The only way to win is by knockout or a 10 count, and that will be here August 17th. That and so much more. But fans, are you ready for your, hold on. Oh. All right, David Manders just showed me a text from unknown source, but we have just found out on August 17th, someone taking responsibility for the attack on CT Keys will be right here in Monroe, Georgia on August 17th. So hopefully we'll get some answers, but the person responsible for the attack on CT Keys will be David. All right, ladies and gentlemen, August 17th is shaping up to be a big night. But the question is, are you ready for your main event of the evening? Hold up, Southern Fried. I know it's been a long night. I know you guys can do better than that. I want to tear the roof off the Boys and Girls Club. Southern Fried Nation, are you ready for your main event?
You know who I am. Bright lights. My game. Bustin' heads. If you ask anybody, that's a fact. I'm the greatest, the baddest, the best. 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 You know it. The champ is here. Bow down and clap for your daddy. For your daddy. Yeah. J-A-S-I-S-M. Come through. And you want it, come and get it. New level, we showing it off. I've been stealing and dealing and running the show. I need to get some money cause I wanna get some more. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I may be a real bad boy, but baby, I'm a real good man. I might have a reckless streak, at least a country mile wide. If you're gonna run with me, it's gonna be a wild ride. When it comes to loving you, I've got velvet hands. I'll show you how a real man.
The following contest has been sanctioned by Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, officers in attendance, promoter David Manders, matchmaker Bill Behrens, and when the bell rings, the man in charge, Mr. David Weekley. This match has been scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and is for the Southern Fried Classics Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, first, the manager, Nate Mansion. He brings to the ring tonight a former Southern Fried Classics champion. He weighed in tonight at 200 pounds and hails from Atlanta, Georgia. Your Hoochie Daddy! And his opponent. He weighed in this evening at 234 1/4 pounds. He hails from Anderson, South Carolina. He is your reigning and defending Southern Fried Classics champion, Wild Billy Buck!
The Hoochie Daddy, as I so eloquently put it in the show opening here this evening, trying to become the first two-time Southern Fried Classics champion. A little kind of gross there, but I'm not really sure what's happening. Might want to run a Lysol wipe over that after the show there, Billy, if you take it home with you.
You never really know what's happening with narcissism, do you? I mean, it's
No.
He was once one of the most loved characters in the entirety of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Everybody was a narcissism guy, but now this Hoochie Daddy thing, I think he's taken it a little too far. Now he's got to pay the piper, Wild Billy Buck.
Yeah, the Classic Championship on the line here this evening as Billy Buck steps across the ring from narcissism. Really?
Narcissism, I have a feeling that this handshake is not of a legitimate source. However, Billy Buck may be willing to let bygones be bygones.
Whoop that trick chant happening here. As narcissism reaches out for a handshake, Billy Buck as well.
That's a left-handed handshake there.
Yeah,
Adam.
that's true.
That's a little goofy. It looks like Billy Buck's hand-squeezing ability was just a little too much for narcissism to take, and now Nate Mansion's at ringside.
Blowing on narcissism's hand.
Blowing on narcissism's hand. That's usually...
That's a little weird one there.
Just a little bit. But there's a lot of things weird about ENT, and there's a lot of things weird about the Hoochie Daddy narcissism.
Yeah.
One of those notwithstanding his odd hand-cooling techniques.
Yes. Billy Buck with wrist control right now. Narcissism has that boot on the hand of narcissism.
Whoa.
Goes for a stomp there. Narcissism gets his hand up.
Billy Buck was about to do something to Narcissism's hand that would warrant just a little bit more than Nate Mansion's blowing on his fingers. Narcissism is not making fans here in Monroe, is he?
Oh no, he's the shaking, the gyrating in the ring isn't for kids. Nate Mansion's interfering in some of his matches as well. What he's done to Marcus Cross. We haven't seen Marcus Cross since their last match.
But
This stuff here
Here's the thing.
goes against everything Billy Buck stands for with these fans.
This is not for Narcissism to make fans. This is for Narcissism's obsession to get back the Classics Championship from Billy Buck.
He wouldn't even have the match if it wasn't for Hollywood Hunter James interfering in the matchup.
Well, Hunter James is quite known for sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, but this time it's actually done somebody a favor.
It cost Javier Reyes a shot at this championship here, and Narcissism is the beneficiary of that. You see Nate Mansions there at ringside talking to Narcissism. Billy Buck using that size and strength advantage as Narcissism takes a second outside of the ring, but Billy Buck's going to keep on pressing on Narcissism.
Billy Buck and Narcissism, both experienced veterans of this business, but Buck's just got a little bit more on him. Buck's approaching the 22-year mark as a professional wrestler. Narcissism, of course, has some years down his sleeve too, but
Some disrespect there. Narcissism with paintbrush there. A little stretch there, make Mike Posey proud.
Narcissism's going to take his sweet time. That was good, Adam.
Thank you, sir.
Narcissism's going to take his sweet time with this. For Billy Buck, this is an endurance game. Narcissism has got cardio strength for days. He can go like a lightning strike, and Billy Buck has got to keep his time. He's got to take his time and take Narcissism down.
Oh, there's no doubt there. Billy Buck's definitely got to have some type. Oh, Narcissism with a knee lift.
That
right
won't
to
do
the
you any
midsection
favors
there.
for your breathing.
Headlock takedown there. Narcissism punching to the top of Billy Buck's head. Look at that. Just grinding away at his forehead as well. Narcissism with a knee to the shoulder.
Anything you can do in Narcissism's case to take down a powerhouse like Billy Buck, who normally in a match like this wouldn't be a powerhouse. But he's wrestling Narcissism, and Narcissism, though he is speedy, he's a little bit smaller. He's got to take that power away from Buck.
Big hip toss there from Billy Buck, and Narcissism, he's married. Referee David Weekley there begging at David Weekley's. I don't know what the hell was going on there. That was weird. Billy Buck with a wrist lock.
Whoa.
Narcissism using that athletic ability there, that gymnastic ability to kick off Billy Buck.
God, kicked him right in the shoulder.
Yep.
Could have almost dislocated that shoulder, pushed it out of socket maybe.
Billy,
Oh my God!
Holy hell, just twisted Narcissism. Narcissism's body looked like the hair on top of his head, twisted.
Oh.
Narcissism doesn't know that Nate Mansions is there in front of him, and he lands hard on the table.
John the Body Johnson's got his hands full right now. Nate Mansions trying to bring Narcissism back to life. That slap, his grandkids are going to feel it.
Woo.
But Nodge has got to keep pressing on if he wants that Classics Championship
Nate doesn't
back.
need to send him back in the ring right now. That's got to be, that's a little bit of an inexperience there as a manager and as a second.
Oh my God!
Billy Buck just sent him to Loganville with that backdrop. Handful of hair, and Narcissism ricochets off the top turnbuckle. Now Billy Buck's looking to end this matchup here quickly. Big knife edge chop right to the chest.
You know, we talked about experience when we talked about Billy Buck and we talked about Narcissism. One thing you don't usually take into account, but I will, given my past, of course, is the experience of the manager, Nate Mansions. You said he's young, he's inexperienced, but he's got to be alert and attentive at ringside to make sure that he can get Narcissism back to that Classics Championship.
Narcissism did not have a manager to begin with when he first started here at Southern Fried, and he's brought Mansions in as a second chin buster there from Narcissism on Buck. Buck might have chipped a tooth there.
Not to allude to anything, but Nate Mansions is not the only member of Narcissism's squad. There could be members of the ENT floating around in the crowd, in the concessions, in the bathroom, backstage. You never know.
Well, wherever they are, I know David Manders charged him to get in. Narcissism on wobbly legs as Billy Buck chases after him. There's Nate Mansions there. Narcissism hiding behind Mansions. Billy Buck with that fist cocked.
Nate Mansions does not want to put himself anywhere in between Narcissism and Billy Buck, especially if Billy Buck is on top, because those hands don't have names written on them, brother. They're going for any. Oh! Into the lap of the crowd.
Narcissism with an eye poke there. As Billy Buck came into the barricade area, Buck slides into the ring to. Oh, hell. Oh, Billy Buck blocks it. Narcissism off the ring announcer's table there in front of JJ.
God, right into the back, right back into JJ's lap.
You see the bucket there with our raffle drawing spewed all over the floor.
Thank God somebody's already won it. Otherwise, we'd have to go ahead and redraw, and I'm not sure David Manders could fit any more money in that thing.
Billy Buck slid under the ropes again to break the count. Narcissism, you see those eyes glassed over. Billy Buck is measuring. Narcissism, Mansions pulled Narcissism out of the way, and Buck hit that barricade hard.
That's that non-experience, but Nate Mansions, he's learning from the best right now, and whatever you've got to do, if you're the manager, whatever you've got to do to make sure that the guy you're managing gets to the win.
Narcissism there going to work on Billy Buck's left leg, kicking in that hamstring area, that quad as well, going to work on the leg.
You don't want to call something like this too early, but Nate Mansions may have just cost Billy Buck this match. If you don't have a leg to stand on, you can't fight somebody as quick as Narcissism, and I don't, as big as the
Oh,
fight
look at
as Billy
this.
Buck.
Narcissism grabbing David Weekly, and you see Nate Mansions kicking at Billy Buck here at ringside, and some of the worst looking punches I've ever seen right to the side of his head.
You don't need to know how to punch as long as you've got him
effective
down.
nonetheless. Those kicks landed, but man. Narcissism slides Buck into the ring.
He's got this where he wants it right now, Adam. Billy Buck doesn't have a leg to stand on, and Narcissism's got that speed game. Like I said, you don't want to not be able to walk, and Billy Buck is in complete peril right now with that right leg.
Narcissism landed hard on that upper thigh. Billy Buck, that upper quad area, that hip area is getting worked over right now by Narcissism.
Excuse me, the left leg, I'm sorry, of Billy Buck, as that doesn't really matter what leg it is. As long as Narcissism keeps assaulting it, Billy Buck isn't going to have a chance to worry about it.
Again to the hamstrings is Narcissism, methodical in the attack.
Narcissism says he's going to take his time, and time's all he's got right now.
Narcissism with it, wrapping the leg of Billy Buck, has him in a submission hold. He's kicking at that left hip area of Billy Buck, going to work on it. Oh, kicked Billy Buck right in the face.
One thing you could say is Narcissism wrenches that knee bar in. One thing you could say about Narcissism is that he is crafty, he's innovative. If nothing else, he is innovative, and he's got a million different ways to take down a million different wrestlers.
You have to know what you're doing in the ring to be a lighter, smaller guy like Narcissism is, constantly in the ring against bigger guys, sometimes stronger guys. You're not going to out-quick Narcissism. You're not going to out-kick Narcissism, but you can out-power him, and he's taking that away from Billy Buck right now.
Narcissism maintains total control of this match. Billy Buck's got this crowd here in Monroe behind him, but is the crowd going to be enough to will the Wild Man back up to his feet?
Narcissism taking his time, going to suplex Billy Buck into the corner. Billy
There
Buck,
we go.
that power game, Billy Buck blocked it and reversed it, but it at a cost to himself physically as he landed hard on that hip.
Buck was able to reverse the momentum of that suplex. Now he's just got to reverse the momentum of the match. Oh my God!
Narcissism with that leg whip, that spinning heel kick. Billy Buck's got it. Oh my God, I don't know how Billy Buck kicked out of it.
He had the momentum reversed, but you can look in Narcissism's eyes right now and see that is a different individual. That is a man possessed. He wants to win the Classics Championship. And even though Billy Buck had that momentary moment where he was up on it, it's all went away. Narcissism's taking total control of the match again.
Narcissism inflicting pain on both legs of Billy Buck. Got that knee pad down.
Lord
Back up to
only
his
knows
feet there.
what he's thinking now.
Narcissism with a boot across the throat of Billy Buck. Billy Buck prone, wrapped around the ring post here. Oh, God.
Just continuing the assault on that left leg of Billy Buck.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Boot right to the side of that left knee. Right up against, we say between a rock and a hard place. That's where it was. Narcissism's foot up against the ring post there, and Billy Buck writhing in pain in the center of the ring. And the Hoochie Daddy might be our first two-time Classics champion here in a matter of moments. Billy Buck can't even stand right now.
Billy Buck, he's going to keep fighting, though. This Monroe crowd's behind him. The will to keep that Classics championship is behind him.
They're awful quiet right now. They're behind him, no doubt, but they're scared of what's going to happen.
Buck caught him out of midair.
Narcissism hit hard.
That leg just, he can't withstand it.
Narcissism DDTs him right in the ring there, but pinfall cover there, had both wrists pinned down, but not enough weight to hold Billy Buck down. And Narcissism on a mount right now is pounding away at the head of Billy Buck, forearms right across the bridge of the nose.
Buck caught that dive that Narcissism attempted out of midair, but his leg just won't hold up. He just can't get back on his feet long enough to get back into this match, and Narcissism's got him exactly where he wants him.
Plus, Billy Buck, we know that finisher for Billy Buck is the buckshot. He's got to have the power in his legs to get the torque out on that kick to make it as effective as it can be. Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Narcissism with a unique single leg crab. He's got it locked in with the back of his leg, and he's pulling on
the ankle there of Billy Buck.
Pulling on the toe and the ankle of Billy Buck. Billy Buck, the champion, trying to make his way. Narcissism adjusting. He's in a single leg crab now. Billy Buck trying to get out of it. He's fighting.
The torque on that knee, the ankle, the shin, anywhere in the lower leg, as well as the hip bone that puts on when you wrench it back really hard.
And the flexibility of Narcissism, too. Don't let that go unnoticed. Billy Buck might be, he's not out. Narcissism can just contort his body into all kinds of different submission maneuvers.
He's got him in an STF, Adam. He's just locked him in 3 different submission holds in a matter of seconds. Narcissism is innovative.
Billy Buck trying to power out of it, but those legs, that bottom half, and Billy Buck makes his way to the ropes.
Billy Buck was able to get out of that face lock, but
you have to use your legs to crawl, man, and he couldn't do that. His arms were trapped. He's firing back at Narcissism from one knee. Buck with a chop right to the chest, open-handed slap. And Narcissism with a nasty kick there. Gives himself a moment to finish eating that punch right there from Billy Buck.
Right back to that left leg, that left knee. The buckshot leg.
Yeah.
And Billy Buck's just in a world of trouble right now. I mean, there's no better way to put it except Billy Buck is hurt. And if he wants to retain the Classics Championship, Billy Buck's got to fight through the pain and get back into this.
Hoochie Daddy climbing up to the top rope. Billy Buck makes his way to his feet. He's looking at Narcissism the whole time. Just enough left in his body to fight Narcissism there. Narcissism pulling at the face of Billy. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. He's got him in an octopus stretch, an inverted octopus stretch. The back of his head, his neck over the back of that rope.
He had a 5 count to release the hold on Billy Buck, and Buck is out to the floor. He's out there where Nate Mansions is. You can see David Weekley with his back turned, and Nate Mansions is there. Putting the boots to Billy Buck as David Weekley's back is turned. Weekley sees Mansions near Billy Buck.
Nate Mansions has played total dividends in this match so far, Adam. He's been the perfect second to Narcissism. He got this match in Narcissism's favor. He's maintained that favor.
I haven't seen Billy Buck in this much trouble in a long, long time.
And of all people to put him in this spot, of all of the giants that Billy Buck has faced over the years, Narcissism has got him as close to defeat as I have ever seen him.
Billy Buck near the barricades there. Narcissism pulling the barricade. Look at that. The leverage. He's pulling the barricade against Billy Buck's head. He has a foot on one side of his head and pulling the barricade again.
Oh, Narcissism careful to break that count. Nearly got counted out.
Look
Billy
at
Buck
this.
would have retained the Classics Championship in that case, and Narcissism doesn't want that. He doesn't have to beat Billy Buck up right now. He's going to take his sweet time and taunt to the crowd here in Monroe.
Look at the arrogance there of Narcissism just parading around the ring as Billy Buck struggles to make his way to his feet.
Buck's finally back up. Here comes Narcissism.
Cheese with a dive. And
Like
Billy
a
Buck
bullet.
again hits the floor. Narcissism using his own body as a weapon. David Weekley went to check on Billy Buck, and the champion's in a bad spot right now.
Another thing about Narcissism is his reckless abandon. He will throw life and limb at somebody to take them off their feet, to take them down. And you just saw that there. He hit him like a bullet almost. It was so fast the camera could barely keep up with him.
Like a javelin coming out of the ropes there, to use an Olympic term. Arrogant pinfall cover there. Look at that.
1 foot on the chest, and it still takes Billy Buck 2 entire seconds to get that foot off of his chest. Whoa!
Narcissism went for the ropes, but Buck punched him. Buck's using the only appendages he can use right now, his fists.
He's fighting from underneath in the truest sense of the word. But will all of this be enough? With the leg, it's gone again. He just tried to run and he couldn't do it.
Look at Nate Mansions out there making fun of Billy Buck. Buck tried to get ahead of steam up to get a splash or something on Narcissism in the corner, and his legs failed him. Oh, Lord.
If his legs failed him running at him, you can only imagine what might happen if he tries for a buckshot. If he can even get back up to his feet to try for a buckshot
I don't think
super
he's
kick.
going to. Narcissism's trying to lock in.
Small package.
Buck with a desperation roll up to save his championship, and Narcissism with a drop kick. Narcissism going for that figure 4 leg lock. We've seen Billy Buck use it in the past, and Narcissism taking a moment to try to decide what to do to Billy Buck next. And the arrogance there, the pose, standing on the spine of the champion.
One thing you can say about this match, Adam, is that even though Billy Buck has been destroyed, defeated, his legs have been taken out from underneath him, we're inching towards the latter stages of a time limit here, and Billy Buck still hasn't given up. He still hasn't gotten pinned, and Narcissism still hasn't been able to get the job done.
Narcissism with a kick right to the face. Narcissism there taunting Billy Buck. Billy Buck with another roll up again. A desperation pinfall attempt from the champion. And Narcissism right back on him again with some offense.
Billy Buck couldn't even get his withers about him after that roll up before Narcissism jumped right back on top of him.
Great strategy from the challenger right now to stay on top of Billy Buck. Even though the fans here don't like it, you got to respect it. He just stomped away at the left ankle.
Narcissism's as close to fresh in a match like this as you could possibly get. He's still just as agile as he was at the beginning nearly, and Billy Buck can't even get his feet back underneath him. He's getting ran around circles.
Narcissism was stomping his ankle, and Billy Buck didn't have enough in him to move his ankle. His foot just laid there while Narcissism kept stomping on it.
This is just destruction, and Billy Buck will, oh my God. Billy Buck will keep trying to fight, keep trying to get back up to his feet, but every time he even tries, Narcissism's right back there to cut him down.
Narcissism there taking his time. Springboard, moonsault, and Billy Buck rolls out of the way. Narcissism landed hard on his chest. And Billy Buck got some life in his legs right now, but can't even stand. Can the fans resuscitate the champion?
The crowd's coming back. They want to see Billy Buck get back up to his feet. They have something to believe in right now. Buck's got a moment of open opportunity here. He's just got to get on Narcissism.
Bionic elbows for Narcissism there right to the top of the head. Again, the champion using what appendages he can. Send Narcissism hard. Narcissism out of the corner. Oh, geez, Billy, no.
Billy Buck, a veteran, made a almost rookie-esque mistake there. He landed right on that leg that he's hurt.
Oh, Buck so close to retaining there. Quickly on the attack with Narcissism. You got to wonder how much fuel is left in the tank right now for Billy Buck.
Well, he was able to get that side Russian leg sweep in, but you saw where the backbreaker hurt his leg even more.
Yeah,
that's going to do him no favors.
That's where your instincts take over, but you don't realize what your body's done so far. Your instincts tell you to go hit that. Oh, and he turns over. Could he retain here? Just 2.5 from David Weekley.
Nearly is the story of this match for Billy Buck. Nearly could he get back up to his feet. And what he finally did, nearly could he get a win over Narcissism. And now Billy Buck's got to get back up again and keep on this offense.
Billy Buck hobbling over to the corner. Narcissism quickness out of the corner. Narcissism on the attack again. Climbing to the top rope.
What has Narcissism got planned now?
Oh, Billy Buck. Shot right to the side of the face. Narcissism lands Hoochie Daddy first, right on the top turnbuckle. Billy Buck using his strength, his legs to climb up to that second rope. Billy Buck.
I don't know about this, Adam. His legs are bad. He's about to do some type of high. No, he's not.
There was no stability there in those ropes as well. You're having to use all of your muscles there. Narcissism clothesline the back of Billy Buck's legs.
He's got Billy Buck's head sandwiched to that turnbuckle.
He had Billy Buck prone.
4 minutes.
Like
4 minutes remain to time limit.
Almost like a muscle buster in the corner there, but Narcissism kicked Billy Buck.
Well, Adam, you hear the crowd. I alluded to it earlier, but Narcissism's got just a couple minutes left to get this. He has got to do this in 4 minutes to get the Classics Championship for Billy Buck. That may get it.
German suplex there, Buck with that core strength kicking out. Narcissism, what great power to get Billy Buck over for German suplex.
That's a big man you're maneuvering like that, and it seems like almost with ease, Narcissism was able to get him over his head and get him with that bridge.
You were right earlier when you said we were getting close to that time limit portion here.
We're in the latter stages of this match.
3 minutes. 3 minutes of time limit.
3 minutes left for Narcissism to get this. Otherwise, Champion's advantage, this match and the Classics Championship would go to Billy Buck.
Narcissism up over the top, through the legs of Billy Buck, and a punch right to the side of the head. You got to question Narcissism here. He needs to continue to attack the legs of Billy Buck, possibly. But Billy Buck just sets him up to the top rope. And Buck's going for that. We're going to see a superplex here.
What
Holy
on
hell.
earth? Oh my God!
Narcissism lands hard, so does Billy Buck. All he has to do is get a hand on the chest, and he might pin Narcissism.
Billy Buck is so close to retaining the Classics Championship. You can almost smell it here in Monroe, but he's just got to get that arm over Narcissism's chest.
Both men laying in the middle of the ring. Narcissism the first.
2
to
minutes.
show signs of
2
life.
minutes remain till time limit.
Nate Manchin's trying to get Narcissism revived there. Billy Buck is still down, struggling to make his way to his feet. You know Billy Buck doesn't want this to be a time limit draw. Billy Buck wants to make it to his feet and defeat Narcissism. So there's no question about who's the man tonight. Billy Buck out, slips off the apron. Nate Manchin's there.
Oh my God!
Piece of trash. Nate Manchin's taking advantage there. Narcissism has weakly distracted. Nate Manchin's sends Billy Buck back into the ring. Narcissism's got to pin him.
Nate Manchin's once again paying dividends. And this could be Narcissism's moment, but he's got to stop taunting the crowd. He has just got about a minute and a half left to get the Classics Championship. Otherwise, it's all over. He has got to get back on Billy Buck.
Narcissism pulling up the straps.
Oh.
1 minute. 1 minute remains till time limit. 60 seconds.
I think
And
Narcissism's so
Jesus.
confident.
He has Billy Buck. Look at the smile on the challenger's face. He's turning Billy Buck. He's got that sharpshooter locked in. The pain that's got to be in Billy Buck's body right now.
Billy Buck's just got to withstand this for less than 1 minute. All he's got to do is just let that bell ring. But the torque, the damage that's been
Jesus,
done
look
to
at
Billy
that.
Buck's
30
ankles,
seconds.
his
30
legs.
seconds remain.
Narcissism has all of his body weight on Billy Buck's legs. Billy Buck trying to crawl. Can he last this 30 seconds? I don't know. He's not anywhere close to the ring.
Oh my God!
9,
Billy
8,
Buck's legs are on
7,
fire right
6,
now, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Narcissism hears the bell ring. Even though there was a countdown.
I think Notch thinks he won
and
it.
Gentlemen, the time limit has expired. This match is a draw. And still, your Southern Fried Classics champion, Wild Billy Buck!
Billy Buck retains the Southern Fried Classics Championship in a time limit draw. Narcissism over, grabs the microphone from
God.
JJ.
No! Hell no! You get that trailer park trash. David Manners out here now. David, get your ass out here now. This is not going down like this. That championship is mine, and I want 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes, David. I deserve 5 more minutes. Make it happen before I slap some hair on your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes overtime, 5 minutes!
You see David Manders go over and check on his champion. David Manders is here and in charge of this company. He's granted Najacism's wish for 5 more minutes. Oh, Billy Buck with a shot right to the face.
He's granted Najacism 5 more minutes at the behest of Billy Buck. He asked Billy Buck if he could go 5 more minutes, and Billy Buck said yes because he's a fighting champion. But that may have been a fatal mistake for Billy Buck, and Najacism could be closing in on this.
Yeah, Buck and Najacism there. Najacism with a head of steam. Buck grabs the leg, flips Najacism over, lands on his feet. Najacism with a corkscrew. Goes for a quick cover. Could this be all?
Almost.
Najacism desperation move there. Najacism's got a short amount of time right now. You see the Classics Championship is in the ring now. Najacism brought it in with him when he was celebrating, thinking he had Billy Buck defeated earlier. All of the war paint off of Najacism's face right now.
You could see it in his face. You said the war paint's off, Adam. The happy times are over. The jaw jacking with the crowd's over. The fun time for the Hoochie Daddy's over. He realizes that he has been given a rare opportunity. He's got to do this now. There's no more games.
Billy Buck getting his way to his feet. Najacism letting him empty that tank some more. Spine buster! Did Billy Buck capitalize there? Buck's trying to make his way to his feet.
He landed on that knee, but I don't think Billy Buck cares about a knee right now. I think that adrenaline's setting in.
Billy Buck using the ropes to make his way up. He's slapping his right thigh, excuse me.
Najacism's in the drop zone right now, and he's got to get his wits back about him. Otherwise, Billy Buck will not need all of that 5 minutes that he was just granted.
Nate Mansions is over there, and Mansions is up on the apron now. Distracted. Oh, hell. Najacism got the belt, and he hits him with the leg.
Oh, my God.
Waffles him across the face there. Nate Mansions again. Paying dividends as he distracted David Weekley. That title belt coming into play there. Najacism hit Billy Buck in the leg and the head. Look at that.
David Weekley saw the Classics Championship laying in the ring, saw it was near Najacism, Adam.
Weekley's a veteran ref. He knows that Mansions may have been distracting him on purpose. He turns around and sees that title belt in the ring. Mansions is gone. Najacism's got to be pissed. This is eating up time.
The entire reason Najacism has an advantage in this match. Nate Mansions has just been removed from ringside. There's just a few minutes left, and Najacism's alone for the first time in the match.
Billy Buck trying to make his way to his feet as Najacism has turned his attention to Mansions there, and Billy Buck still trying to make his way to his feet. Najacism goes for a shot. Billy Buck plants him down, Blue Thunder Bomb there. Weekley with just a 2 3/4 count there. Billy Buck, desperation pin. He wants to win this matchup decisively here tonight.
Najacism, he barely scraped that shoulder off the mat. Billy Buck nearly just retained that Classic Championship.
One minute remains in the overtime period.
The one maneuver that might have won Najacism the match is that figure 4 leg lock.
We're not in Charlotte, but this is Buck country, Monroe, Georgia, baby. And he's got that figure 4 leg lock deep.
Najacism shoulders down, Billy Buck torquing it in. Najacism's not close to the ropes at all. He's pulling at the knee pads of Billy Buck.
30 seconds remain.
30 seconds.
Billy Buck trying to torque it there. Najacism can't make it to the ropes.
It's the same game Najacism was playing about 4.5 minutes ago. He's got to get him to tap before the time limit expires.
Look at Najacism fading there. His shoulders are down.
10, 9,
Can
7,
Narcissism survive?
6, 5
seconds.
4, 3,
Is he
2,
gonna tap?
1.
Another time limit draw there, that extra 5 minutes now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-minute overtime period has expired. This match is declared a draw. Therefore, still your Southern Fried Classics champion, Wild Billy Buck.
Hold on now, Billy Buck's pointing to JJ. He's asking David Manders for the microphone.
David, not like this. This stupid SOB needs to be taught a lesson. Give me 5 more minutes.
Billy Buck now asking for
5
5
more
more
minutes.
minutes.
Just 5 more minutes, Billy Buck says, and David Manders highly considering it.
Nate Manchin's there at ringside.
I'm not wrestling 5 more minutes. I deserve a rematch. Hell no.
Get in the ring, you got 5 more.
Hold on.
Narcissism doesn't want the 5 minutes. He said he wants a full rematch. Is Narcissism ceding victory to Billy Buck?
Let's see. Billy Buck standing up ready to fight. Nate Manchin's and Narcissism at the entrance ramp.
David Manders said he's got 5 more minutes if he wants it, but
the bell is ringing. Play the champion's music. Well, this certainly isn't over by any stretch of the imagination.
it's not over, but Narcissism he's done for the night.
And the Southern Fried Classic champion in a war. 35 minutes of hell. We'll see you guys on August 17th here.
Good.
All right, ladies
We got
and
a lot
gentlemen,
going on here, but
once
August
again,
17th
still your Southern
is
Fried
going to be an
Classics
incredible night
champion,
of action for us
Wild
here.
Billy Buck.
The Southern Fried Classic
display of
champion
athleticism
victorious here this evening.
From these two men going 30.